channel. Today we are going to make a pizza without cheese. Okay, so you would be wondering how, but I tried it out and it was wonderful. So the first ingredient for this is maida or all-purpose flour. So here I am going to take 4 cups of maida. Let's add that. Next I am going to add 6 tablespoons of sugar. So next I am going to add 2 teaspoons of salt. For 4 cups of maida, I have taken 1 tablespoon of yeast. If you are taking 2 cups of maida, only take half of this. All the ingredients, take half. Then it will be perfect. So now let's just mix it well. So all these ingredients should be combined well before we move on to the next step. So now I have mixed it well. Now into this we are going to add some lukewarm water. Make sure it's not too hot. Add according to the requirement and make a dough out of it. Add water as required and knead it into a dough. So now our dough has come out very soft. I had kneaded it really well. Next I am going to add 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. Any oil is fine. It's not necessary you take olive oil itself. Here I have taken just normal cooking oil. So let's pour that. So after pouring the oil, again knead it. So after kneading, just tuck this in. Tuck it well and place it. So now we'll have to leave the dough for 1 hour to rise. Since we have added yeast and all, it will rise. So let's close it and keep. If you don't have a lid like this, or if you don't have a proper thing, I would suggest you to wet a white cloth and place it tightly over the utensil whichever you are taking, or the bowl whichever you are taking. So let's wait for 1 hour. Since you are waiting for 1 hour, let's move on and make pizza sauce at home itself. It's very easy. Let's move on to that. So before making the pizza sauce, we will have to make some chili flakes. For this I am taking 3 chilies and a blender. So into this, let's add these chilies like this. Added the chili. This is dried chili and this is actually spicy enough also. So according to that you can take. So let's close the jar and blend it properly. So our chili flakes are ready. Okay. Now take a mixer jar. Into that I am going to add around 9 pods of garlic. Then I am going to add some roughly chopped tomatoes. Here I am taking around 8 to 9 tomatoes because I am making little more. So 8 to 9 tomatoes. So next into this, let's add some roughly chopped onions. So I have taken 1 big onion. Let's blend this without water. So now I have made it into a fine paste. Let's move to the next process. So now take a kadai and heat it. Add 2 tablespoons of oil. Add the paste. Keep the flame on low flame. After adding the paste, mix it well. Combine the oil and the paste really well. Into this, let's add 2 tablespoons of chili flake, teaspoon of pepper powder, teaspoon of chili powder, salt as required. 1/4 teaspoon of sugar. Let's just mix it. If you have oregano at home, you can add that also. It will add on to taste. Today I don't have that left out, so I'm not adding oregano. Just mix it well. Oregano you can add around half teaspoon and make the sauce. Mix it well. So now into this I'm going to add some tomato ketchup or tomato sauce. So I have taken around 8 tablespoons of tomato ketchup. Let's mix this. After adding the sauce, mix it well. So our sauce is finally ready. Let's switch off the stove and let's start with the pizza base. Let's move on to the pizza base. See, it has come out really fluffy. Just punch it inside and knead it again. So now let's just make this dough into 4 balls like this, big balls in fact. So just take it out like this. 1. Same way do the rest. So I've made 4 balls. Now let's move on to the next process. So first powder your chapati maker like this. Take the first ball of dough and do it like this. So now do that and do it like this. Pat it well now. Just tuck it first and then pat it so that the lower base is proper. Then pat it and then roll it. Don't roll it too thin because we are going to make pizza. Pat it and then roll it properly into a nice and fine round shape. Knead it properly. Next, what we should do is I'm going to tuck it in like this, the sides, so that it comes out really crispy. So I have made the sides. So now I'm taking a fork and you will have to poke it up like this. Poked it completely. So for making the pizza, take a pan, then heat it on high flame. Cover it with a lid and then heat it on a low flame for around 10 minutes. So the pan has got heated up very well. So let's open the lid. Next, pour some little oil, not too much also. Just pour a little oil for brushing the pan. Now brush it well. Brush all sides really well. On the sides also like this. Take the pizza base like this. Put it upside down. Be very careful while doing that. One side of the pizza is ready. So let's open it. So now let's flip it to the other side. See, it has really got fried. Okay. Place a pan. Here I have taken iron pan. So let's place this on top of this. Keep the pan. Okay. So now onto this we are going to add our prepared pizza sauce. Spread it like this. Add the sauce as required. This time you are keeping the lower base keep it on high flame so that gets heated up quickly. So I have put the sauce now. Next we'll add vegetables. I'm adding some capsicum and some onions. You can add any vegetables whichever you like. So then onions, spread it well and then place it. Since we are not adding cheese, I'm just topping it with some butter. If you can use the other one also. I just took it from the refrigerator now, so I'm just adding it. Just grate it and then add it on top. This is really not compulsory. This is just optional, so just add them like this. Now into this we'll add a pinch of the chili flakes that we had made. Next, a pinch of pepper. So if you're making for kids, it's not so necessary you add all these. If you have oregano, do add. I don't have, as I said, so I'm not adding. A pinch of salt as required. Let's cover it up with the lid. Now lower the flame. Cook it for around some 15 to 20 minutes. So it's around 15 minutes. Wow, what a wonderful smell. So you can just flip it and check. I would recommend you to do that because just check if it's done. See, it's turned slightly brown on the base. So it's done. So let's take this from the pan. So our pizza is finally ready. So I hope everyone would definitely try this out, and it's very easy. So if you want to reduce the spice, you can definitely do that. So if you're watching my channel for the first time, do subscribe, like and share. Thank you.